Oh, hi guys, Todd here again with TW Home Show. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm installing a new product on my house. This is in and around our pool area. As you can see, I've got a floodlight. That's a motion detected floodlight, but it's not like no ordinary floodlight. This floodlight is made by Onforu, and stick around, I'm going to show you all the features that this solar floodlight has. And we're back, and today, like I said, I'm going to be mounting this floodlight, and I'm going to mount another one as well. I bought a couple of them, and this one I wanted in my pool area here. You can see the nice beautiful pool back here. We just had refinished this past year, and when we come out these slider doors here to go answer our front door, believe it or not, that's our front door, in the evening times we have no light, so I figure if I put that solar motion light right up there, that will be in the perfect spot to give us a lighted pathway. And not only that, to my dad, who goes to his in-law suite in the evenings, is out that way as well. So I figured it'd be perfect. I had to test it out though first. This week I just had it sitting out here with the solar panel exposed to the sun, and that sun comes over here, because I wasn't sure if the solar panel would collect and regenerate power to the batteries, internal batteries, through screen, but it does. So that solves one of my issues with not having any power up here at this mounting point right here. I'm going to mount one around the other side, the other dark corner of our house too today in this video. But like I said, this is a solar floodlight like no other, brought to us by the company Onforu, which is a great name for a lighting distributing company, I think anyway. So you see it's got the motion sensor, and then it's got 540 LEDs, and those things can be rotated and twisted around. We'll take a closer look on the bench here in just a minute when we program the next one. And it's got the solar panel with a 16.5-foot cord, which in my case right here, I just got the cord tucked up behind the light, and it's propped up behind there because that's as far as I need to go with the solar panel. Now, like traditional floodlights like this, you don't have to get up there and replace burnout light bulbs, never. So you won't have to get the ladder back out ever again. And it doesn't have those little twisty knobs on the back for how long after sunset do you want it to come on, how long do you want the motion, how sensitive do you want the motion. None of that is controlled at the light itself, because this thing is like none other, and it's got its own app, the Onforu app. So we're going to take a look at that as well. Guys, let's go to the bench. All right, let's review what we get in the box from Onforu. Here's the front of the box, sides, some other information here on the packaging, what's inside, some other dimensions and stuff on this side. And it's an outdoor solar floodlight. So this is the star of the show right here. This is the main unit. You got your motion sensor. This can pick up motion up to 180 degrees here, and I believe 45 degrees up and down. And it is swivel adjustable. It has only one button. As we unfold these, these are very articulate in how you can adjust these. You can have them pointed up, maybe at an address on your house or something like that, or down for walking, or straight ahead. And you can have these all aimed differently, how you see fit. It's got one button on here, the on-off switch. And there's 540 LEDs in this nice little compact unit. Ultra bright. You can set these, the temperature on these, to have a nice yellow glow or really bright whitish bluish light temperature. And you can adjust that from in the app. And we're going to take a look at the app in just a moment. Let's turn these off for now. This is where you plug in your solar panel. You've got some hardware here for mounting. You've got their instruction manual right here. And you can scan the QR code to get their app and download it on your smartphone. And it's got a few pages of instructions to tell you how to operate it. Guys, this is not complicated to operate. I'm impressed so far with the unit I've already unpackaged. And in here, we should have our solar panel. Our mounting bracket. This you can easily mount without having to hold this bulky thing up to your house wall and try to screw this in. Just screw this in first, and then one center screw will hold this to your wall, like that. You've got your solar panel right here with about 16.5 foot of cords. Nice, beautiful solar panel. And it's been picking up the sun really well this past week with my first unit I had out testing it through the screen. Like I said, solar panel picks up the sun through a screen enclosure as well. And here's your cord. And of course these two will connect. And it's got a nice seal on here to keep it weatherproof. And also a screw cap to keep everything sealed, all your electrical connections sealed within the cord end right here. That's what you get in the box. All right, we're going to go ahead and download the Onforu app within the Google App Store or the Apple App Store. I've already got the app right here on my main front page of my smartphone. So first you want to scroll down from the top, make sure that your Bluetooth is on your smartphone, which it is on ours. And we're going to go ahead and go into the Onforu app. So I'm going to press Onforu app and open that up. And here we are. There's our first floodlight that I've just hung at the beginning of the video. And I'm going to press plus sign at the top right corner. But before I do that, I want to press this power button on off for 3 times. The power button on the unit right here, the only button that is on this floodlight. So I'm going to press it on and off 3 times. That's 3 times. It's flashing. I'm going to press the plus sign, add device. There it is. It discovered the device right there very easily. I'm going to press add. And there it is. And give it a second. You'll see a little time meter going around on your screen. Wait for it to fully connect while this is flashing. And it's made connection. So I'm going to press next. And here, added successfully. We can press done, but first I want to press the edit pencil here. And I'm going to press in here and edit this to, I'm going to put house floodlight and save it and press done at the top right corner. So we're in there and there's the controls right now. We can turn it off and on right here. Right here. This is kind of smart, right? Because you can activate everything and connect, set all the settings, brightnesses and everything from within this app. So I'm going to switch it off for now. All right, let's go into the app and see what this floodlight can do. So I'm going to go ahead and open Onforu app. And you'll see the Bluetooth icons. Wait for those little slashed Bluetooth icons to disappear. That means you do have connection with the lights now and you can enter the light within the app. So I'm going to go into house floodlight. That's this one right here. At the top you see the name of the light, house floodlight. Right underneath there you see battery and it shows full green. The solar has powered up all the batteries within the floodlight. And I wish there was a number percentage right there as well, not just the little logo. But maybe they can update the app in the future. So we can press the switch to on. Now we have the floodlight on, and it's telling us right to the right of the switch, 2875K. That's the temperature, you know, the color temperature of the light right now. And you can adjust that temperature on the scroll below where it says white right there. Just tap on that and slide it across to the highest temperature if you want. See how it gets a little bit more bluish but ultra bright white as you slide that back and forth. Now we go back down to a lower temperature to more yellowish orange. Whatever suits your needs, right? And you might want to adjust this at night, which we will tonight as we test this out. And then you can adjust the brightness right below there. It's at 100% now. We can adjust it to say 51% brightness. And that's on a slider as well. That's 20%, 10%. So I like this because you don't have to climb up on a ladder and make these adjustments right from this unit here, like on traditional floodlights. So everything can be done within hand's reach right from your smartphone. You just have to be within Bluetooth signal distance. So if you're having trouble connecting or making adjustments, you might have to move a little bit closer to that light. So if we go down to the bottom, we're on the home right now. That's the home of this light where we can adjust it. If we tap one over to that other icon, this is auto. This is auto mode, and I believe this is where you make all the settings for the motion detection. See how it's got kind of a radar going around it, so it's monitoring motion detection from the sensor down here. And click on motion detection down here. It's set on high. You can set it to middle or low, depending on the distance maybe that you want this to be or how sensitive you want the motion to be. We'll put it on middle for now. And then to the right of that, you have full light duration. We'll tap on that. So when it detects motion, how long do you want it to stay on before it shuts back off again to save the battery power in this? So we can have it up to, looks like several minutes. You can have it stay on for an hour, but I wouldn't have it stay on for an hour because remember, this is a solar light. It can only recharge the few batteries in this during the daylight hours. So you want to be conservative with this on how you use it. I would say leave it on for 30 seconds to a minute. I'm going to leave mine for, say, 25 seconds just to start out, and then press the confirm at the bottom. So we've got that set, and we scroll up. There's a setting button right there. So let's go into settings and see what there is. Luminance detection, day, night, dark, evening, dusk. So I guess we want luminous detection. I want mine mainly in the evenings when I'm going to be using it the most, I believe. And then the micro brightness. Micro brightness, I believe, is it'll first come on to your setting, whatever brightness and temperature you want, and then micro brightness will be the micro light at the end. So it will stay on for your like 25 seconds time and then go to micro brightness. And you can set this to however high you want. I'm going to keep it set on like 5%. And the micro light duration, press that. And here you can set that time too. So it will come on to your full brightness, and then after that time exceeds, it'll go to micro brightness so that you're not just stuck in the pitch black, and then it'll stay micro brightness to save on power for however many minutes you want. I'm going to set it for 1 minute. Slightly bright on, okay, and confirm. So we've been through those settings. I'm going to hit the back button at the top left side, the back button on the app. And we'll go down to the bottom, go over to that little clock symbol. Let's press on that clock symbol. This is the schedule. So you can schedule this light as well with timer. And here you can set the days if you want it to come on at certain times of the evening, maybe right when sun goes down. I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock, you want it on for a little while. Let's just try that. I'm gonna do like every day at, let's say 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Whoops, this scrolls all the way around. Okay, 8 p.m. Okay, power switch, we'll press that. We want it to turn on every day at 8 p.m. Save and save. Now, so every day at 8 p.m. it'll come on, but when will it go off? I guess we can set an off schedule as well. So I'm gonna press the plus sign on schedule right there. Press on timer. We're gonna do every day again, select all those days. And we're gonna say at 8:20 p.m. we want it to power the switch off. Actually, we want it to be on PIR, so it's going to pick up motion after that. So it's going to switch over to the motion sensor. We'll do save. So every day at 8:20 p.m. it switches on to the motion sensor, and save at the top right. So now we got those two schedules. Now let's look at the bottom again. There's a little, I guess, time glass, hourglass right here. I'm going to press that. And here, I guess if you just instantly, I want to put that on right now for like 1 minute and do start. Okay, confirm. Start. In the auto mode, the countdown function cannot be used. Okay, so if it's not in auto, you could do a countdown mode. I don't know why you'd want to use that. All right, we're out front. This is our front driveway gate, main entrance, and our garage. And over here, see, I've got lights, house lights right here on each side of the garage doors. So I'm taken care of with lights right here. But around this corner, this is where we keep our trash bins and stuff. Back around through here are AC units. So at night, this pathway back here is dark. So I figure I'll mount one of these Onforu floodlights right up here around this corner. Maybe have one, one of those legs kind of angled out here, and then the other one's out to the side and toward the back. So I'm gonna put you guys down here and we'll see how fast this is to mount. All right, first I want to see where my placement's gonna be. Remember, sensor facing downward so you can adjust it to catch all the motion and everything. And then, like I said, I might angle this one over to the front corner, this one down, and this one to the path to the backyard. So I'm thinking up here close to the gutter, I could run the wire up around here. I think I'm gonna put the solar panel up on top of the gutter area here. So I'm gonna go with that spot right there. All right, I got it. all mounted and done. As you can see up there, mounted the solar panel up on the top of the gutter with some self-tapping screws. And these are all the tools I used here to do the mounting. Drill, screw drill, concrete drill bit, Phillips screw. Use these cutters to cut down the mounting anchor, plastic mounting anchor. Hammer to mount those anchors in. Sharpie to mark the spot. And I needed their hardware pack for some of the pieces, some of the hardwares. Mainly just the main screw, because I was going into concrete, and well, I guess these anchors could have worked if I made the holes a little bit bigger. But I like to make the holes in my house as small as possible, just in case I have to move something around, or maybe years from now somebody doesn't want that mounted in the spot that I located it. But I'm happy now. Now we get to come out here this evening and adjust our brightnesses and just see how the motion sensor works. So stay tuned. All right, guys, it's dark outside, as you can see, out in the pool area. Got a few decoration lights out there, but we're gonna go ahead and go out here and test these lights out. First one is the one in the pool area. We're gonna see, hopefully you can see me here in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and walk around this corner here toward the front door. We're gonna see if it picks up my motion. Yes. Guys, can you see me? It's working. So, picks up motion, and I noticed a lot more light around the corner here as I came over to the front door. I'll get you another view of that as I spin around. And it just went into the soft mode. I got it set to only 10 seconds. See how that lights up to the front door there? Now it goes into soft mode after 10 seconds, and then it will click off. I believe it stays, I got it set on soft mode for 1 minute. So you're not stuck out there in the dark completely. I'm gonna go ahead and walk closer here, see if it picks me up. There we go. Lots of nice bright light over here to the front door now. And looking back, just went into soft mode, which is plenty enough to see your way back, but it's gonna click back on anyway once you start walking back through here. At least I think so, yep. So it clicked back on. All right, now we're out in the garage. We're gonna go out here to where our second light was mounted, up around the corner here, with that path going to my backyard here. So I'm gonna walk out over this way. There we go. Picked this up. Lights that up really nice out there. So if I have to take trash out in the evening or something like that, or go get a trash can, I got that. I got this path lit up. So if I want to walk around to the backyard, to the back side of the house, or to kind of be an intruder alert and surprise intruders, you know, if they're trying to walk around and sneak around the back of your house, they're going to think that, hey, how does that light have control? But let's take a look. I'm going to turn you around this way. There it went into soft mode. That's the soft mode there. There it came back on because it sensed my walking toward it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open up the app right here, Onforu App. We're going to wait for this to populate. We're going to go to House Floodlight. That's what we named this one. Now I'm going to go to the light bulb icon down here in the bottom left corner. And we're going to adjust some of these settings here. I'm not sure how it's going to pick up on camera, but we're at like a middle temperature color here. So I'm going to scroll over to like a more yellowish orange. That's pretty good there, but notice it doesn't match my other lights out here. They're bright white on each side of the garage door. So you might want to match your lights, your other lights, so they look uniform. So I can drag this over to more of a whitish color, like that, and get it exactly to match. Now that's a pretty good match right there. And you can adjust the brightness here with this brightness setting to however bright you want it when it comes on. Now, of course, the brighter you set it, the more battery life it's going to use, but you can judge that on a day-to-day basis after using it for a few times. After you get a few good days of solar to your solar panel up there, and just see how long it lasts on whatever brightest settings you want. And if you need to slide it down a bit, make an adjustment so the batteries will last all night, there you have it. But if you don't have a lot of motion outside at night, only when you need it to come out for trash or something, you'll be set. I'm going to set it to 100% for now. So guys, I hope I gave you enough information to keep you informed on this type of product in case you're interested. I really like them. I like that I have full control without climbing up on a ladder and adjusting these little knobs and stuff like that that's on the unit. Like on the traditional style ones, I can just open up my smartphone and have total full control of any adjustment I want on these lights. And I like that they're pretty smart. So guys, thank you again for tuning into another one of my videos, and I'll see you on the next one.